I was assigned to look into the use of 3D modeling in the medical and automotive industries. What I discovered was 3D in both fields are vital to them both. In the medical sector, they use 3D scanning to scan the body for problems and illnesses and such like. They also use it to size up parts for like prosthetics and implants. They then use 3D printers to like print out these parts, print new tools and such like. This industry has also adapted the 3D printer to be able to bioprint body parts. In the automotive industry, they use 3D modeling to design cars much faster than they could by actually building replica models. And now they can get through lots of designs more quickly, and it saves on cost for the materials of building the models. Doing this helps them also test it through simulation tools and other 3D software. They also use 3D printing to help make the parts lighter and also cost less because they can do repetition instead of um, having to have a whole line manufacturing that same part. They can just put it through a 3D printer instead.
Solidworks is a prime example of 3D modeling software that assists engineers, also known as K, and is primarily used for designing anything from door joints to tools to new cars. In short, it's very detail-oriented, perfect for designing large systems with intricate parts. 3D animations have also proven useful with demonstrations of how things like missile systems work, mainly counter-missile systems, in order to assist the teaching of systems like these work to the public, as well as in educational institutions. Military simulation games have assisted in army recruitment and training in the past, with the United States Marine Corps stating in December 2001 that they would be incorporating the popular game at the time, Operation Flashpoint, into their training process for new recruits to train in new tactics and large-scale warfare. Sketchup, or priorly known as Google Sketchup, is a unique kind of 3D modeling software that is primarily used for architecture and design. It's very simple to use and can prove very useful for architects with real scale measurements and pre-made textures, as well as a very easy learning curve to take.
Animation has many forms, and even as we look through the gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima that recently came out on PlayStation 4, we can see that the wind is visual and the grass is swaying, and it has many visual aesthetics that were pleasing to the eye as it came out. This got on very fast, and as they used different procedures and methods to manipulate and cause the physics in the grass to sway with the wind, they also use a patch method where every single blade will swing differently and be caught in the wind or weather system that they have designed and made. Over in the US, they even included immersive reality technology produced by Unreal Engine to incorporate into their weather stations and broadcasts, which allowed them to even simulate even the worst weather scenarios and situations. The Final Fantasy series has stepped up their graphics time and time again, and even with the animations, physics, and different systems they have used, they have brought forward the new advances. Even when you see this cutscene of a godlike summoning, it's the wind, the direction, the gravity, the atmospheric feel, all of it produced to such a high standard that even today it's considered one of the best graphics and animating out there.
This part of the research is about the application of 3D modeling in construction and architecture. The benefits 3D modeling has on construction are enabling the industry to achieve more in less time, reduce costs of materials required, removing the process of blueprints, identifying potential flaws or errors before a block has even been placed, and putting all the pieces in place to provide a realistic view of a project before it's even begun. 3D modeling also has benefits for architectures, as this allows them to take great steps when presenting or proposing ideas of work. It also allows them to be creative and have a freedom within their work. It also allows them to be experimental with new ideas. Other benefits of this are it allows an architect to walk people through the home without the need of it being built. This is done with 3D panoramas and walkthroughs. Walkthroughs provide a sense of virtual space and potential of a design. It also allows a client to pick out what they don't like about a design, so this can be changed by the architecture. Here is an example of a 3D walkthrough that has been playing as I talk.
Autodesk Maya, commonly shortened to just Maya, is a 3D computer graphics application that runs on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, which was originally developed by Alias Systems Corporation and currently owned and developed by Autodesk. Autodesk 3ds Max, formerly 3D Studio and 3D Studio Max, is a professional 3D computer graphics program for making 3D animations, models, games, and images. It is developed and produced by Autodesk Media and Entertainment. Using Scanline's proprietary software, Flowline, the VFX team behind Man of Steel created a funnel for the tornado by using a system which was developed specifically for this sequence, where they would create a number of individual fluid sims to be added to a library. From there, they'd select individual elements which they would deform and wrap around the funnel volume using splines. This would allow them to art and direct and customize the look and feel of the funnel by picking and choosing different simulations which all had different attributes. And it also allowed them to control the size and speed of the funnel per shot without needing to resim. Zbrush is a digital sculpting tool that combines 3D/2.5D modeling, texturing, and painting. It uses a proprietary pixel technology which stores lighting, color, material orientation, and in-depth information for the points making up all objects on the screen. Lucasfilm used Unreal Engine to build entire 3D environments for the Star Wars live-action series, displaying them on giant LED screens surrounding the set. Not only did this mean practically everything could be captured in frame, but it also provided actors with some context to help their performances.